Hey there and welcome. Today, we are diving into the secrets of giving presentations that really truly land. We're going to break down the incredible framework from an expert, Dr. Sameh Tawfik, and turn it into a guide that will help you own any room you're in. So let's get right to it.
So let me ask you something. Does the very idea of speaking in front of a crowd make your palms sweat and your heart pound? If it does, you are definitely not alone. It's one of the most common fears out there. But here's the thing. What if you could take all that nervous energy and flip it into pure confidence? Today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build that framework step by step.
So, here's our game plan. It's a 5-stage journey. We'll start with the prep work, everything you need to do before you even think about taking the stage. Then, we'll focus on absolutely nailing those first 30 seconds. After that, we'll get into mastering your delivery, we'll cover the rules of engagement, and finally, we'll learn how to end with an impact that sticks with people long after you're done.
All right, let's kick things off with part 1, before you take the stage. You know, as Dr. Tawfik points out, an amazing presentation doesn't just happen when the spotlight hits you. Nope, it starts way before that, with a really solid foundation of preparation.
And this foundation, it's built on 4 essential pillars. First up, master your content. You need to know it inside and out so you can speak with real authority. Second, you have to rehearse, and then rehearse some more until it feels totally natural. Third, dress professionally. It shows respect for your audience and for yourself. And finally, get to know your venue. Seriously, just arriving early to walk the stage, to get a feel for the room, that one little thing can wipe out a huge chunk of those pre-show jitters.
Okay, on to part 2. You've done your homework, you're on the stage, and the clock starts ticking. Those first 30 seconds are absolutely golden. This is your window to connect with the audience, to show them you know your stuff, and to prove that their time is safe with you. Because let's be real, you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Dr. Tawfik's checklist for the opening is simple, but wow, is it effective. Start with a genuine, warm welcome. Always thank the organizers. It's a small touch that goes a long way. Give a quick intro about who you are, and then, and this is key, invite questions right from the start. That one move instantly changes the whole dynamic from a lecture into a real conversation.
All right, now we're at the absolute heart of the performance, your delivery. Look, you could have the most brilliant, world-changing ideas, but if you deliver them poorly, the message is just going to get lost. This section is all about turning your words into an experience that people can't ignore. And Dr. Tawfik breaks this down into 2 fundamental parts. It's all about mastering your body language, that's what the audience sees, and your vocal technique, which is what they hear. Trust me, both are equally crucial for keeping your audience completely engaged. So let's talk about what they see first, your body language. Let your face be expressive. Show some genuine emotion. Make confident eye contact to build that connection and trust. Move with a purpose, not just pacing back and forth nervously. And use your hands to gesture naturally, just like you would if you were talking to a friend. Now, here's a major pro tip. It's called the comprehensive gaze. What you don't want to do is stare at just one friendly face in the crowd or look up at the ceiling. Instead, let your eyes gently sweep across the entire room. Make these brief, individual connections with people in every section. It's a simple trick, but it makes every single person in that audience feel like you're talking directly to them. And that leads us to a golden rule of stage presence. Every single movement you make should have a reason. Maybe you step forward to really drive a point home. And the number 1 cardinal rule, never, ever turn your back on your audience. You always want to face them, stay open, and keep that connection strong. Now for that second pillar, your voice. Make sure you're pronouncing your words clearly. Use simple language, don't try to impress with big words, try to connect with clear ideas. Vary your tone and your speed to keep things interesting. And maybe most importantly, learn to love the pause. A well-placed moment of silence can be more powerful than any words you say. And honestly, this might be the most important takeaway of them all when it comes to delivery. Don't try to be Steve Jobs. Don't try to imitate some famous TED Talk speaker. The audience will know you're faking it. The most powerful tool you have is your own authentic personality. Your goal is to find your style and then own it completely. Okay, so you've got your delivery down pat, but a presentation is still a two-way street, right? How you actually conduct yourself and interact with people is what builds that trust and rapport. It's what turns a pretty good presentation into a truly great one. And really, this all comes down to respect. You want to be a role model, a guide,
not some arrogant expert talking down to people. If you use an idea or some research from someone else, you have to give them credit. When somebody asks a question, give them your full, undivided attention. And finally, always be mindful of the local customs and the culture of the people you're speaking to.
We've made it to our final section. You've put in all the hard work, and now it's time to bring this thing in for a landing with a conclusion that's just as strong and memorable as your opening, because how you end is often what people remember the most.
So Dr. Tawfik suggests a really clean 3-step process here. First, officially open the floor for any final questions. Second, wrap it all up with a powerful summary or just some really gracious, thankful words. And third, share your contact info. It's a great way to leave the door open for future conversations and shows you actually value the relationship you just started building.
And there you have it, the complete blueprint for delivering truly impactful presentations, all based on the expert teachings of Dr. Sameh Tawfik. From the prep work all the way to the final thank you, every single step is designed to help you connect and succeed. So, as we wrap up, I want you to think about this. Your next presentation, it's not a test you have to pass. It's not some threat you have to survive. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to share your ideas, to connect with people, and to make a real impact. The only question left is, how are you going to use it?